Hello everybody and welcome. It's week 2. Don't listen to that overlay. It's week 2 of the DGSRacing.com modified tour. This week we're at Oxford Plains Raceway. This is a very interesting track. It is pretty much a perfect circle.
You know the old joke about people saying, oh, oval racing, you just go in a circle. Well, today we're really going in a circle.
Yeah, you really never stop turning at this track. So it makes it interesting. You really never go out to the edge of the front straights. And it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely unlike any other oval I think we race on iRacing, at least. So should be a good time.
It is not the track you want to go off on.
Yeah. There's no outside wall as well, so just running into the grass and the camper outside if you do go off. Check out some of these guys on track doing their qualifying laps. Screen, that's Derek Watkins. A little loose into turn 1.
First race of the season for D-Water, I believe.
Yeah, looking good, that Golden Eagle 41 machine.
Ooh, top of the board.
Yeah, very good lap for Derek right there, 14.7, kind of above Quinn Newton. Cliff Mullins, for now modified driver, puts it third place.
Lap here.
Oh! He's sideways.
Well, the good news is he ran an 8, so he'll still start kind of up front.
Good sure on track.
Hitting the second lap here.
See just how wide these guys. And it's tough to get used to.
Yeah, that I don't know if you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. The curb, I guess. That'll really hurt you. Or maybe help you turn a little bit.
Use it as like a practice lap.
Last week's winner.
Yeah, Blake Iglio. BTR machine.
Already on the top of the board in his first lap, I think.
At 14.6, we'll see if he can capitalize on that. Improve again. Sideways across the line, he does not. So 14.6 will be his fastest lap. Looks like Lucky not able to make a lap there. Got about 2 minutes left in qualifying, but I think most of these drivers have made a lap. Few out there still making practice laps.
Hey, practice while you can.
Yeah. I've never driven the modifieds here. I have driven the Legends cars, and I can say it's very interesting how when you get onto the front stretch, the banking almost goes negative when you get over a certain point, and you really got to avoid that, otherwise you lose all your grip and just fly out into the wall and end your night pretty much. And I'm guessing it's going to be a lot harder to not hit it with the modifieds. They're way wider than a Legends car is. Looks like Xfinity behaving itself this week. That's a good thing. Make sure you guys let me know if there is any issues with the broadcast tonight. About 30 seconds left.
Like we're gonna have a nice 15-car field this week. A little improvement on last week. Love to see that.
As qualifying is over. Up our grid for tonight. So Blake Giglio able to get that pole position with a 14.609, very impressive lap. On his outside, Derek Watkins going to be starting that 41 machine with a 14.7-ish. Quinn Newton will be starting 3rd place. Cliff Mullins in 4th.
All right, I appreciate everybody coming out. We got a good field tonight. First start of the race.
Caleb Brees starts 5th tonight. He had a good run last week. Mike Morkid will start 6th. Josh Emerson in 7th. Jeremy Scherer will start 8th. Zach Weisgood, his first start, I think. He'll start in 9th. Scott Elston in 10th. Jeremy Clapper Newell
This here, they didn't run last week, so they might not necessarily know how to run with some of these guys you get used to running with.
Yeah, a little bit smaller track, a little bit more people. Make it a little interesting. And we had a few cautions last week, nothing to write home about. Wasn't crazy or anything, but could step it up. A few more guys out here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not super familiar with this track, so I don't know if it's a caution breeding track. Guess we'll find out. First Blake coming off his win last week, and he got the most points in the race with the bonus points. Looking to go back to back. Good start on pole.
All gridding up right here, pace car on the move.
As Cody Brown's 2nd in points. He's not here tonight, so he'll get jumped by Caleb, at least. Or any of these guys. Caleb 3rd in points right now. Jonathan Legger 4th. And Jeremy Clapper round out your top 5 in points after week 1.
Points, right now with the playoff format, we got about 9 races left, including this one, to get those points. And I think what is it, 6 races minimum? If you win a race, you're locked into the playoffs. But you have to make 6 races this season, so Blake
you
Giglio,
never
all
know.
he's got to do is make 5 more.
Yep, and you never know. Somebody could win who you don't expect and knock somebody out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
There it is. Green flag is out. Dead even at the stripe. Down into turn 1. Side by side off turn 2. Looks like Blake Giglio will clear him for the moment. And Quinn Newton going to overtake 2nd place. Quinn had some speed last week in North Wilkesboro. Definitely had a little bit of pace for Blake. Shorten the run. So maybe we'll see Quinn try to make the move early here and take away that lead before Blake can run away like he did last week.
Yeah, and I don't know if the odds of this going green, but I don't think these guys can make it on fuel, which is not the way it should be, but that's unfortunately the way it is this week. But it could make for some interesting strategy or something. Let's see. These teams only have 1 tire set in the pits, so you got to use that wisely. Oh, we got 46 is around.
Yeah, 46 driving over that burn right there.
Stays green. He'll be on pit road.
I think he might have gotten a black flag from that. It did say he entered pit road. You see the leader. But Newton was a little washed up a little bit in the turn 1. Cliff Mullins, like I said, drives really good modified racer. I think if anybody in this field has a lot of experience in this car, it's going to be Cliff. So you'll see him drive up toward the front here, I think.
Yeah, I think, we didn't see Cliff last week, but I think that could be the biggest shot to get, to beat Blake in one of these races. Could be Cliff.
Yeah, Blake able to run away with it at North Wilkesboro. Maybe needing some competition to keep him in check.
We did. I mean, Quinn. At times, Quinn was pretty fast last week. So, oh, there we go. I think Quinn lets Cliff around there. Yeah,
tried the crossover.
I think that might be Quinn telling him, "You go run him down."
Yeah. Oh, right on the nose of Cliff Mullins right here. That's the gap to the leader. Pretty steep right now, but a caution comes out, or maybe Blake makes a mistake. He's right up there with him. Looks like the 28 slowing the apron. I think he did miss the start, so maybe he was trying to get a lap out there.
Yeah.
Points.
As he is going to park it.
Another driver I want to talk about, Josh Emerson. Really good run last week. Had a lot of speed. I think he was up there in the top 5 a lot of the runs. So once again, sitting in the top 5, up 2 positions from where he started. Looking pretty good here tonight.
Yeah, real sneaky fast last week.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of these guys knew who he was going into this, and
Yeah,
definitely showed up to play.
Get his name out there now. Yeah.
Yeah. Watkins holding on to 4th, still in the back bumper of Quinn Newton, so did start 2nd.
Oh, Blake! Oh! Blake got a little loose trying to pass lap traffic there.
Yeah, that really allowed Cliff Mullins to close the gap. He's within a 2nd now.
Alright, and I talked around with some of the teams. They are good on fuel to the end. So.
Okay, that's good to hear. I didn't want a fuel stop in a modified race. I think that would have made it a little interesting. These guys probably would have got a few laps down.
Yeah, last week I think it would have, it was a big enough track where they ran out of fuel, would have ran out of fuel, but luckily this smaller track I think we're good on fuel.
What do you say we bring Blake Giglio in for a green flag interview?
Oh, I like it, I like it. Hey Blake, it's the boys in the booth here, you got us?
Oh, no. How's it going?
You're getting ran down right now a little bit. Are you worried about Cliff behind you?
No. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I know what Cliff will do to win a race. I mean, I think nothing more to worry about that, but
Well,
I don't know. We'll see.
the last thing you should do is mess up because you're in an interview.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we would hate for you to mess up,
Yeah.
make a mistake, and maybe
It'd be a shame.
All right.
what gets you.
Well,
One more
driving
question
good
for
right
you,
now.
Blake.
Yeah,
What color is your pro license?
I don't have one no more.
Oh! Wow!
It's actually blue now.
Oh,
But
that's
Wow.
unfortunate to hear.
Go check out, M9
Alright,
Performance.
well, you get back to it, Blake. Let's
All
try.
right.
Alright, well.
He's trying to pull a fast one on us there.
Alright, Cliff Mullins, this is the boys in the booth, you got us.
Yeah.
So you're under green here, you're trying to run the leader down, can you get him?
I'm hoping that maybe some of these left cars are going to get in his way.
Well,
Kind of the best way for me to catch him right now.
but don't get distracted by anything.
No, I'm not going to get distracted at all with, doing a mid-race interview on the green. Doesn't affect me at all.
Alright, that's good to hear. Alright, go run them down.
I'm trying.
We tried to slow him down for you.
Oh, the CTC Racing Network patented green flag interviews.
Yeah. It's got to be tough for those guys.
Can't believe they don't do it on Fox.
Yeah. Fox doesn't innovate, you know this.
Well,
Speaking of innovation, I don't know what that segue was, but we're on lap 27. About a quarter of the way through this race. And like I said, these guys good on fuel, no stop in sight.
well, and last week, not a ton of caution, but enough to kind of segment the race out. I don't know if these guys expected this tire wear for these long runs.
Yeah, I think this might be the longest run we've had all season already.
And 100 laps on these tires, that's a tough feat.
There's Blake running into small lap traffic. Lapping up to 10th place now.
so far he's gotten through lap traffic pretty well, and you know, less than 2 second gap. I mean, that's going to be a big key. How quick he can get through this lap traffic.
Bring up our last time here on the scoring tower. So the lap time these guys are running as it stands. Like they were the 14.9 that last time, so about 0.3 of a second off of this qualifying lap. Not too bad, but definitely enough to notice a little bit of fall off. Like, ooh, that time Cliff Mullins faster, so definitely not falling off the leader. Just maybe Blake making a little bit less mistakes. I have to guess.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, obviously none of these guys are going to take tires in the green, but if it is yellow, you know, only that with that little fall off, does somebody, you know, stay out when everybody else maybe tries to use their set?
Yeah, at a short track like this, the amount of laps you'd go down, I would not risk it. But maybe you try to take your tires before the yellow comes out. Try to guess it.
Yeah, even under the yellow, I don't know, you know, how long it takes. They'd probably have to take 2 tires at a time.
I think these modifieds maybe about 20 seconds for a 4-tire pit stop.
That's not terrible. Oh, the 16 get loose again in lap traffic. Oh, he's really caught up the field now.
Yeah, there's a huge cluster right in front of him. Guys battling for position. Yeah. Honda 23.
Oh, Blake gonna get around him. But he's got the 24 right ahead of him. Now, Cliff technically does have to navigate this traffic too, but, you know, not being the leader, you would think he can get around a little quicker.
Cliff Mullins crossing the start-finish line right now, 2 seconds behind Blake Diglio now. I think he might have burnt that right front off just a little bit.
Yeah.
Seems to be washing up in the corner, but he's got 4-second lead on 3rd place, so he has nothing to worry about behind him, just trying to work that car and maybe catch that leader.
Oh, there's a big battle for 8th. Between these cars, they just want to lap down.
Back to 8th place, 23 and the 86. Battling for position. The 24 actually looks like 2 laps down.
Oh yeah, he's 2 laps down, yeah. See Brees in the 49 and Cher. See if battle for 6th. I've been watching him for a little bit. He's been slowly gaining on him, but hasn't quite got close enough yet. And then for 3rd, D-Waddy, 41, kind of catching up to Quinn.
Oh yeah, sure enough, 41. The crash bar.
Yeah, and Josh Emerson behind them. You know, not far behind them either.
Yeah, good battle for 3rd place, cooking up here. To 73, way wide in turn 3.
Oh, D-Waddy! Oh, sends it and gets loose. Ooh.
These guys are really sending it into the corner. It almost looks like the 73 is running a lane off the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on purpose though. Oh, we got smoke in turn 1. Looks like 46 slow on the apron, backs up a little bit into traffic. That'll be the first
caution is out.
Mike Borkett goes around. We'll try to take a look at what happened with him. Looks like maybe a little contact with the 24 there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Went off of turn 4. 24.
We got pit stops here. Blake leads him down. Cliff on pit road. Quinn coming down. D-Waddy stays out. He will assume the lead. Emerson's pitting. 73. And I believe every lead lap car pit except for D-Waddy in the 41.
Yeah, I think you're right. So 6 of the 7 lead lap cars taking it down pit road. The rest are going to take a wave around. And
Yeah,
hope
the
for another
86.
caution.
86, your lucky dog.
Actually, no. Oh, yeah, he's the lucky dog. Okay, yeah, you're right. I heard you wrong.
Yeah, I think the 21 will get his lap back, and the 85 will get one of his laps back. He's 4 back down.
But Cliff Mullins actually looks like taking over the lead of those guys at pit.
Sorry, what was that?
Looks like Cliff Mullins was able to take the lead. Quinn Newton went a
Oh
lap
yeah.
down. I think Quinn either sped or the 4 tires took longer than he thought they would.
Well, he had an exiting closed pits penalty.
Okay.
It was cleared for him.
Okay.
But
I think that may have meant the pace car came around as he was exiting pit road, so he lost a lap in that whole ordeal.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
So that'll
But he wasn't the last car on the lead lap to pit. So.
We have a lot more cars a lap down now. I think a lot of these guys took 4 and didn't know how long that would take.
Oh yeah, he just the 88 just didn't beat the pace car off out of pit road. Yeah, okay, so Emerson also lost a lap as well. So it seemed that that's the cut line there.
Yeah. Unfortunate for those guys.
Yeah.
I think you had to be in the lead to be able to take 4. But
Yeah.
there it is, green flag back out.
Oh,
exactly
stacked
halfway
a little
in the
bit on the
race.
start.
Derek Watkins leading that lap.
Oh, the 73!
Oh,
big
back in the back. 49 involved. The 49 jumping it off of those berms. Caution is out. Looks like the 83 maybe involved. I think he might already be on the pit road. I can't tell who brought the caution out.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that incident. They kept it all straight, but
I think it might have been Quinn Newton.
oh.
Yeah, Quinn Newton gets turned down the backstretch. Or no, he gets forced up off the banking and gets sent up into the outside wall and had to bring it back across the track.
15, you get your lucky dog here. Yeah, this just made this race interesting. A lot of cars that are good, very good, fast cars a lap down.
I think this is around where it started, the 73.
Yeah, big stack up.
Oh, he just kind of missed the bottom into the corner.
Oh yeah, and the 49 tagged in there. Oh,
Was able to keep it straight.
it's a good save by everybody. What's interesting through all that is the 16 is already to the lead.
Oh, that is
So.
impressive. I think the 41 actually took it on pit road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's going to take his 4 tires now that they ran a half a lap. They decided it was just not worth it at that point.
Yeah, and only 6 cars in the lead lap. I mean, he'll come out pretty well. And some of these guys are gonna.
He's doing the 2-tire strategy, 2 tires at a time, like you said.
Quinn Newton on pit road. He's gonna go 2 laps down. I'm not sure if he got damaged through all that.
Yeah, he hit the outside wall pretty hard. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he used his repair already, or maybe he forgot to check it, like classic Quinn. Sorry, Quinn.
Well, let's get him in here.
That's a good idea.
Quinn Newton, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
Unfortunately.
What happened? We're seeing you on pit road here. What happened?
Yeah, so what happened was I forgot to click my
Oh, Lucas called it.
I called it. I saw you still on pit road. I was like, he probably pulled the Quinn.
Yeah, I had it unchecked. That restart there was far from good. Just went high and everybody pushed high and they started wrecking. And then another, I think it's Daniel pushed up. So I went high to try and avoid him and got pushed off into the grass. So very good sand there and just destroyed it. So it is what it is.
All right. Well, are you going back out?
I'm going to be sitting there for at least another 15 minutes. So no, I am.
Yeah, it's always next week.
That's what they say.
You're welcome to stay in here if you want.
Sure, I'll hang out here.
All right, we'll have our color commentator, pit road
Ooh!
reporter. Quinn
Big
Newton.
battle for the lead. 37 hit that curve a little bit there. And now we got our pit road reporter.
Got Cliff Mullins. He's right on the back bumper of Blake Giglio right now.
Wow.
That caution really helped him out.
And the thing with Cliff, like we saw it last run, you know, unless he stages his tires a little better, the best thing for him is to try to pass Blake early because he burned his right front a little that last run.
I think Cliff's seeing what I'm seeing right now. Blake is really sliding that right rear into every corner.
Very
And
interesting.
On the backstretch, very sideways. There he goes.
Wow.
Cliff just watching him burn that right rear tire off. He's going to make the move to the inside this time. Like cuts him off a little bit.
Good battle for the lead there. He's gonna get this inside here.
Then side by side.
Oh man!
Cliff Mullins leading for the moment at the line. The 37 leads for the first time tonight.
16
Almost
hangs on this
clear.
quarter
There it is,
panel. He
clear in the turn
does.
one.
Crossover action here. 16 gonna bump him a little bit.
Very good job by Cliff to block the bottom, block that crossover move, and he'll take over that lead.
Wow, well done by Cliff.
Look who's in third right now.
Got Caleb Brees
Yeah,
involved in that
Caleb.
incident.
One of these guys down, kind of. He's another one of those guys. We talked about the 73 earlier. You know, Caleb, kind of the same thing. You know, very good in these cars, but kind of quiet.
Blake isn't going to give up that easy, and I think there's going to be another caution at some point along the way.
We'll see.
Yeah, Blake definitely not one to just sit back and watch the leader drive away from him. So he'll
Oh,
probably try
this
some
could
heroics.
this could make for something interesting because Cliff was slower, not by much, but he was a little slower in that long run at the end of the run. So we'll see if Blake gets, has better lap times here by the end of this run.
I'll be honest with you, that 37 has not been hitting the bottom very well these last few laps.
Yeah.
I think he's looking at that mirror a little too much and trying to drive away from the 16. Very good lap that time.
16 gains a lot in the center of the corner, but 37 does have pretty good drive off. But with that drive off comes a little bit more tire wear.
Really tight battling for the lead. .49 falling off a little bit, about 2 seconds behind these two, but definitely not super far back.
Cliff missed the corner big time there.
Jeremy Clapper Newell sitting in 4th place, Jeremy Scherer in 5th. The top 5 night for those guys, they can hold it. Eric Watkins making his way up to 6th after taking those tires on that last caution.
Lap traffic up here, let's see what happens.
Only 6
Two
cars
lap
in the
cars.
lap, and those guys not able to get their lap back on the caution, so they might be going 2 laps down here soon.
Cliff's about to catch some lap traffic. Could be interesting to see how they navigate this.
46 gonna stay out of the way pretty well. Ooh, sliding rears a little bit.
Go to Quinn Newton really quick on pit road. How were the tires looking after that last long run?
It wasn't too bad, but you can definitely tell it's harder to stick the bottom. You definitely tell they're
Oh! They're both sliding into the
Oh
corner.
boy, they're side by
Blake-
side.
Blake goes
Run.
inside. 24 gonna get out of the way. Cliff
Blake's
maybe
clear
with
into
the
the
crossover
corner.
move.
Oh, a bump and
Oh!
run. Cliff catching that curve on the inside of the corner has really slowed him down. Oh, he got it again.
Yeah, how deadly are those curves, man?
If you hit them, it can easily spin you out. But if you hit it just right, you kind of get. You want to.
Oh, lap traffic! Oh, man! Oh, Cliff's gonna get involved!
Yeah, a little bit of damage to the front end of the 37. 83.
Oh, they wreck him behind?
Like the 83 pulled it off.
Oh, no.
I don't see anybody wrecked.
I thought
Yeah,
I heard some wreck in
I
there.
think we might have
They're
just had
asking
somebody
about
spinning.
asking about those curves, that's exactly what the 83 did there. Got those curves.
That's
And
tough.
if you get a little bit too much of it, it wrecks you.
But I'm not sure that the 37 can make up that time he lost there.
Yeah, he's about half a second behind right now. Look at our lap times. Cliff Mullins was faster that last time around. I don't think his tires are too mad at him, but like Giglio having that clean air, he's gonna be able to drive away.
I can tell you, Cliff is not happy up there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we said it. We've been saying it all race. Lap traffic gonna play a big factor.
Those two guys up front trading for who gets the fastest lap every time around.
Yeah, with the gap the way it is, I mean, I don't think Cliff might not lose a whole bunch on him, but he might not gain as much either. And there isn't a lot of hard racing going on. I mean, everybody's pretty spread out, so we might not see another caution.
Yeah, well, you know, we did think that last time around lap 46.
That's true.
Long
Yep.
46 lap run, and then we got a surprising caution. So. About 15 laps to go right now.
73 here, he's one lap down, so he's gonna want to try to, you know, not lose another lap here.
He just eat himself off the track.
Oh, somebody off the track.
Like Zach Swicegood maybe out of the race.
Yeah. Thought I saw somebody fly off the track.
Not sure what
He
happened
did
with
indeed fly off the track.
Oh, 16 around the 73.
I don't think he lost any time going around that.
Kind of see a little bit of a double apex type thing going on, like a diamond.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just trying to avoid that banking change on the straightaways, they really got to keep it low coming off the corner. Better hold up like here, see what he's doing.
Oh yeah, you go in, push up a little bit, and then kind of bring it right down. It's a
he
good
kinda
line.
Four-wheel slides it for a second on entry.
That's kind of the same out of 3 and 4, yeah. It really hits the bottom on the exit.
See that green 37, Cliff Mullins back there in the rear view mirror.
And at this point, unfortunately for the 37, he's going to probably need a caution.
Yeah.
We'll see if the 16 can go 2 for 2.
Blake a little loose in the corner that time. I think
Yeah.
he's really got to watch his throttle on the straightaways. It seems like they're not even going full throttle until halfway down. Just because of the shape of this track, you're constantly turning. You can't be really hard on the throttle the whole time.
Three back on the track.
Down pit road again.
Bit of a battle for 5th here. Iwadi, Jeremy Clapper.
Oh yeah, 41 getting to the 21 square bumper.
Oh, he's going to slide up, almost get into him, but he's going to clear him.
There's top 5. Those newer tires making it work.
Yeah. Interesting that Iwadi wasn't able to get back up the field. I think when he pit there, he was the leader. And I mean, he was pretty far up the field even before he pit.
Yeah, I think he fell back to around 6th or 7th, like second. That's how many lead lap cars there were. But, you know, it's just track position mattering so much, and on a short track and the modifieds. Those two together just makes it really tough to
I
pass.
believe this is going to be the white flag here.
After leader Blake Giglio. White flag.
Race is official.
Off turn 2. Clean. Down into turn 3. And across the start finish line he goes.
Yep. Second straight week.
Good job, Blake.
A little bit tougher for him this week, but he's still got it done. Back-to-back wins. Cliff Mullins in his first start getting P2, battling for that lead. Not a bad night.
Caleb with a nice P3. I believe that's his second third place top 5 in a row.
I was good hanging out with you guys.
I was just
Great
afraid you were
job.
going to do that on the race.
We'll let you guys do your interviews, and we'll catch you later.
All right, thanks, Quinn. See ya.
I got my tires in the water. I had to cool them down.
Julio doing his donuts.
You're
16. This he's kind of you know,
Feeling
said this is kind of his series. A late claim with back-to-back wins, but with the playoff format the way it
only
is,
one that didn't hit.
yeah, you never know. See if we can get an interview with our winner here tonight.
Click in here, have a talk with him. Hey, Blake.
It's the boys in the booth. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
So pretty hard battle in the 37 there. Were you a little nervous?
I mean, kinda. I mean, it's Cliff in the modified. You know, it's gonna be hard to pass him no matter what. So, I gave him the lead there. We were side by side. I messed up a little bit. He had the lead. I just had to save my stuff, and I started to hit the bottom there better at the end than he did. This race was actually really fun. Like, it was really technical. You really had to run the bottom, and I think that's what really helped us tonight.
Yeah, we were watching your line a little bit. It kind of explained that. So like you seem like you kind of entered, slid up just a little bit, and then kind of diamonded off. Is that kind of accurate?
Yeah, it was kind of like, you know, kind of like a dirt thing where you enter the corner, and you go up a little bit, and you diamond off the corner. It's basically what we were doing. Obviously, just not full throttle the whole time. So the throttle control really came into play, and I think just having a lot of dirt racing experience really helped a little bit there.
Yeah, we saw about after that second caution came out, you guys went back green and went green to the end, obviously, but a little bit after that, you were getting really loose on entry and kind of four-wheel sliding it. That allowed Cliff to get by you. Did you just kind of sit back for a little bit, let the tires cool down, and get back by him? Is that kind of how that worked out?
Yeah, I knew that Cliff was really good at the start of the run. He caught me earlier when you guys interviewed me during the run. He was catching me, so I knew midway around the run he'd fall off a little bit, which he did, but I knew it was going to be hard to pass him. So I gave him the bumper a little bit, got him up out of the way in the middle of the corner. I was expecting one back. He tried giving it back, but he got himself a little bit loose, and I think after that it was just kind of me having to manage my tires and just be consistent hitting the bottom.
Yeah, we saw him. He got up behind you to try that crossover, caught the curb a little bit, and then a few laps later, the 83 also caught the curb in front of him, so kind of sealed his fate and let you drive away from him. But it was still awesome seeing you guys battle, and you know, congrats to you on this win. You got any shout-outs for tonight?
Yeah, shout out to you guys for broadcasting. Shout out to, you know, Mike Chris, Ken Newton from the league on. M9 Performance, Jake Swanson, Shock Technology, Apex Auto Glass, BGR, CC Racing, Legend Esports, everyone that's on there, and great.
All right, thanks, Blake. See you next week.
Yeah, what color is your pro license? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
is
just
yours.
kidding around.
all right. Let's go to the second place man, Cliff.
Yeah.
Well, so you made the move, you passed him.
Yeah.
And he kind of got back around you there. Kind of explain what happened there.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. Felt like he was just kind of toying with me because he had 4 tires, I had 2 tires. And I knew that once I heated up that left rear enough, it was going to really hurt me on entry, and that was when he would be able to get around me. And sure enough, it's what happened going into 3. I saw him getting a run behind me and saw that he showed his nose, and I gassed it up to try and keep my momentum on the outside, and it's just damn near impossible to do here. So I knew once he got around me, it wasn't much that I could do, even though I yeeted all the lap cars out the way. but did what I could, and 2 tires was it worked in a 300 lap race. It didn't work in this one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't know you were on 2 tires. There. We thought maybe you got 4.
No, I got 2.
That explains why you didn't
Interesting,
go a lap down. We saw
Yeah.
a few guys take 4 and went a lap down on that first caution, so we were wondering how you
Yeah.
guys were able to stay out there.
Yeah, the big thing for me was I run in a modified league, off-season modified tour, and they run like super long races. Like we do the Thompson 300 and all kinds of shit like that. And yeah, running that really helped me to figure out what to do here, because Oxford Plains, I'm usually terrible here, and I found out I have a little bit of speed. I screwed up and took 4 tires, and that one went a lap down, and didn't want to make that same mistake. And unfortunately, the fastest guy had 4 tires, so it was hard to hold him off.
Yeah.
It'd have been interesting to see if you guys switched places there. If you could have, what you could have did with 4 versus him with 2.
Well, that one time that he got loose in front of me and he fountain damn near wrecked himself. I thought that was that would have really hurt him if he'd have taken 2 tires. But yeah, having 4, I was doing all I could just to hope to park it on the bottom right there in the center, and I knew it was probably pissing him off because he was so much faster than I was. I was just like, if I just park it right here, he can't get around me. And finally, he got a run on me right there on down the backstretch, and wasn't a whole lot I could do to hold him off at that point.
Well, I mean, it was still a good run for you. Obviously, I think you're part-time this season, right? So probably not going to see you for 2 weeks, but still a great run. Still, but we knew you were coming into this. You were going to be fighting for that win, and you almost had it there. But Blake is one tough guy to beat sometimes. But I think next time you come in here, maybe you just give him a little harder bumper, and we'll see him next week.
Well, yeah, definitely. I definitely got to run him a little bit harder, but I was fastest in practice, and then he showed up with like 2 minutes to go, and I was like, well, there's the win right there, so I guess I can get second.
Yeah.
This track just caters to him so well. I mean, he's from up there, and up north, and they got those flat tracks like that with the really crappy asphalt they have, and I'm used to these hot bank tracks down here in the south. So North guy's going to win up north. Maybe if I could have made North Wilkesboro, I might have been able to give him a run for his money there. But I know how good he is in these cars, and whenever he shows up, that's who I know I got to try and beat.
I hate to say it, but next week is Nashville, and then after that's the Coliseum. So I'm gonna have to go to another one of those flat tracks for you. But
wait, is it Nashville Big Oval or the Little Oval?
Fairgrounds, the good one.
I'm saying. Okay, so not the mini.
No, not that many.
Oh, I'd be good there too, though.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Cliff. Congrats on that second place. Got any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout out to Breezy and the newest member of the team, D Waddy, having them down there, and I pretty much had to coach Breezy how to drive the track. He didn't know. He said he kind of figured it out on lap 97. It was when he finally figured it out. D Waddy ran fast. I wasn't expecting him to stay out when he did, and then he padded after that and just couldn't get back up there to us. But good run for those guys. Everybody at Chance 2 Extreme Motorsports. Low drag guys, even though I lost to Blake, it still sucks. But you guys are putting this thing on. Love the broadcast. Love having Mike up there. Adds a whole different flavor to everything else that usually goes on up here. So yeah.
I don't know how to take that, but appreciate it.
I was gonna say something else, and then I decided not to. So I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you. Gotta get Precy in here before he leaves.
Yep.
All right. Our third place finisher tonight, Caleb Reese. Get him in her for an interview.
Hello.
Hey, Caleb, man, this guy's in the booth. You had a good run tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good finish. I'd say I was more lucky than good. Yeah, things panned out really well. I wasn't.
Were you on the same tires you started the race on, or
No, I took 2 during the caution. I
took
took right
two?
sides.
Okay.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky there. I had to beat the pace car out because I was so far back. That when I got in the pits and the track's so short, I exited a closed pit, so I got an EOL. And then on that next caution, which I don't know, I think it was my fault. I slid in there a little hot. My car didn't stick, and wasn't intentional, but it did work out for me because then I got a restart up in third and just held on to that.
Yeah. Is it
Um,
hard to pass?
I mean, I don't think I passed anyone on the track,
Mm.
Oh,
like for position. Yeah. um, I let a couple guys go on the inside because I could not figure the track out. If it wasn't for Cliff and D Waddy, I might not even run that. I was really frustrated in practice and qualifying and the beginning of the race, and then finally figured it out following when I got up there in the restart and following Cliff and Blake around. I kind of figured it out, so that helped.
Well, hey, I mean, P3 this race, you had a good race last week. I mean, you're probably going to be looking pretty good in points going forward. Like, it's going to be a good season for you.
Yeah, I can't complain for sure.
well, yeah, had a great run tonight. Third place, definitely can't complain about that. And like Mike said, sitting pretty good in that points. Cliff Mullen's not really running for it, so you're probably going to be sitting around second place or somewhere in there. So really good night for you. Congrats on that third place again. And got any other shout outs or words or anything like that?
Thanks. Yeah. Shout out to you guys for doing the broadcast. I'll have to watch it back like I always do. And shout out to Low Drag Esports and Chance 2 Extreme for Cliff letting me be on his team, even though I don't race very much. And yeah, SRL for hosting this league.
All right,
Mike and Quinn for adminning.
they do a great job.
Wonderful. Best happens around.
We had enough fuel. We're good.
All right. Well, congrats on that third place, man. I appreciate the kind words. We'll see you next week at Nashville.
All right. Thanks. Sounds good.
There's our top 3. And, well, as the series owner, what did you think of tonight? How was that racing for you? Did that satisfy?
It was good. It wasn't, not that a green flag run would have been bad from, flag to flag, but we had a little bit of action there with cautions, kind of mix up the strategy, mix things up. We had a good battle for the lead. I think it was a good race, and I'm really excited for Nashville next week. I think hopefully our numbers can keep going up. We've already seen increase from week to week, so hopefully we can stay at where we're at, or at least gain a couple next week. And I think Nashville is going to be really cool in this car, so I'm excited.
Yeah, Nashville, one of those high banked tracks that Cliff was talking about. Unfortunately, he probably won't be here, but it's that southern high banked. Definitely going to be a lot different than what we had this week. Going to be really sending into the corners, and they're going to be really moving fast. So
they're carrying a lot of speed.
A lot of speed. Here we were really, honestly, crawling for what the modified can do.
Yeah.
So it's going to be way different. Make sure everybody tunes in next week for the DGSRacing.com Modified Tour. If you want to get in on the action for yourself, make sure to go to DGSRacing.com or click the Discord link in the description, and you can hop in here, request your number, and hopefully we can see you out here and maybe beat Blake Giglio, because we're really getting sick of seeing him in the victory lane. So, all right, that's going to do it for me. Lucas Hoisma, Michael Christopher, co-host tonight, also the league admin, so shout out to him. Thanks, Mike.
All right. See you next week, guys.
That's going to do it.